just let it sit with you for, you know, whatever, 3 or 4 minutes. And then, so not too quickly. Give it a few minutes. Then let me know what you think about the camera. Completely different angle, obviously. So if I'm looking at the screen here, you know, imagine I'm fishing like normal stream. I'm looking at the screen, it's going to be a completely different angle than we're used to, right? I have this thing where I just like to try new things all the time. Like at work, I'm constantly moving my office around. Every 6 months, sometimes sooner, it's like, okay, I got to switch stuff up. That's how I feel like with streaming sometimes as well. All right, we're playing Nine Kings. I spend a lot of time playing games like this, other like non-RF4 games. I often make videos on YouTube. So I've just been trying to figure out now that I've got a little bit more time over the summer, like, would it be fun to actually stream the content? Would there be any interest? And then obviously I can chop up the stream and still land it on YouTube if I want to, but all right. I actually think stone is probably the one that was next for me to work on. Let's reset the perks. And let's see what difficulty we're on. I think we are on count, which means we're not quite caught up, but we're getting there. If you haven't seen this game in general, or haven't seen any of my videos on this game, this may be a little confusing. I'll try to explain some stuff as we go. We're not going to play this one long. This is just one I've been playing for the last probably week and a half or so, maybe 2 weeks. And I've really gotten into it, but I've played it to death. Monster Train 2 just came out recently. I really liked Monster Train 1, so we are going to dip into Monster Train 2 for the first time. Probably pretty soon, actually. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So count difficulty, King of Stone. 899. Spells, Blood, and the Rebellion are going to be our... who we're at war with. All right, so we just need to pick a spot for our stronghold. Actually, we don't. Part of the fun of this is choosing our perks. And I reset the perks so that we could go through and choose them, but then I never went back to them. So since we're level 5, we have 5 perks to choose. And I think we definitely take this one. So the top line are perks that are specific to this king, King of Stone. These perks down here you can choose from on all of the different kings. Interesting to start with a level 2. I mean, it's strong in the beginning, but then that... Well, I guess you never lose the advantage. It's like having 2 turns worth of picks in some ways. But we'll take that. We've just got 1 extra. Oh, of course. Towers deal 10% more damage. We probably end up with a towers build. Almost everything with stone is towers. So I guess the real question is, would we rather have 3 points in this and forego the additional? Maybe we do. Let's try this, chat. All right, so we're going 30% tower increased damage, and we're going to start with 2 random towers. Yeah, what's up, Ramathor? Count difficulty. I think we're good to go. Oh, nice. All right, let's just do that like that. There we go. Okay, stronghold. So we'll be, let's see. Do we want stronghold to go there? I guess so. All right, do we have anything that, you know, it's really nice to get quarry out. So we're going to do lots of towers. Quarry is going to give us 2% damage for all of our towers and our base every year. So the sooner we get this out, the sooner it starts racking up its bonuses. Thing with Nine Kings is you play cards until you only have 2 left. Once you have 2 left, then it is the end of the year. So we're going to earthworks this, get that quarry right back, and then we can play quarry again even farther away. Quarry doesn't need to be adjacent to anything, so I'm creating some extra space and also moving quarry farther away. These are troops. We do want troops, but any tower we put down now is going to get that quarry damage buff right from the start. So I think we're going to put down scout tower right here. And let's slow this down so you can watch combat a couple turns. It's fast anyway. We're not going to be heavy units, although Procreate is strong regardless. Let's go ahead and just finish off Stronghold when we can, which I'll do that now. Level 2. All these towers and troop levels will go up to level 3 on by default. So we do need to get troops out here. Do we re-roll this? I don't want trappers. I guess we'll take ballista. We've already got a ballista in hand, so that kind of makes sense. Just noticing the volume. Let's probably not too high for you guys. Let me just make sure that that's the case. Ooh, it drops really far. All right, hopefully that'll be a little better. I popped it down on OBS just a tinch. Okay, so we assume that something here will eventually be placed that buffs the towers by adjacency. So theoretically, we'll want towers here. Although if it's like blacksmith, that also buffs troops. But I sort of am thinking about having the flame tower here. But let's just go ahead and put... I may regret this, but let's put ballista here. We'll get some troops out there. That'll slow their troops down a little bit. But mostly just give our towers time to take them out. So this doesn't make sense. Clone is always nice. You can clone any card that you have. Okay, do we want to go dynamite? We don't have trappers yet. We've been offered them once. But increasing the attack speed of your towers by 50% does seem nice. I don't love gambling here. Yeah, we'll just go bunker, I think. Go bunker. Okay. Let's clone quarry. I'm going to speed up combat just a little bit. Okay. So this will be where we get our troop from. And I think it's going to be Warlock. Now we could put Warlock here, and then if we put something that boosts troops here, it affects 2 troops. Okay. So we'll take clone again. Alright, if we have a troop card on the target plot, it'll double the number of units. So next troop we get, if we want to double the units, we put it there. I'm going to clone quarry again. So I think this next round, or next time we have a chance to get stone cards, we probably do re-roll until we get a tower. Everything's kind of set up for our towers. We just need to get them now. I don't like a library with this build. Combustion's okay. I actually like the randomness of offering. I just think offering's always fun. If we put this tower down, we can offering it. That seemed like a good idea though. I'm not sure if it does. Alright, next round we'll speed up combat to max speed. So far we're good. We're staying just ahead of the curve. What are we at on Stronghold? So we could finish leveling Stronghold so we no longer get this card as an offer. I think that makes sense. Alright, who do we want to wage war against? Nothing or Progress? I think Nothing. I really dislike the Progress card offerings if you don't have the other Progress card offerings to put with it. So we're going Stronghold, and then we're going to speed up time here. Alright, max time on the battles. Okay. Oh, there's Blacksmith. Now, I really like Farm here as well, but the only thing that would be consideration outside of Blacksmith would be the one that does attack speed, but I just think raw damage. So there's adjacency here. Blacksmith's going to increase the damage of anything that's adjacent to it. Alright, we lost our first life. I didn't notice who that was we were fighting, but that was interesting. Alright, Flame Tower is what I was wanting to save for here. So let's take Flame Tower. We have 81, which means we can purchase 2 cards here. And I guess it's probably these two. Wild card levels up anything, and Procreate adds troops. We'll take those. We still have offering. We know we want to put Flame Tower down. It starts to buff from Quarry. The game sounds are so cute. They are, aren't they? As long as they're not too loud, they're cute. I think we Procreate Warlock. These are our melee troops. We're hoping that they will become reasonably good defenders to give our towers time to attack. And then I think I want to wildcard Blacksmith. That means that will increase damage twice as much. Okay, well this is our chance if we do want to add a troop for the blessing. Remember we have in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years Baby Boom. If a troop is on the target plot, it doubles the number of units. And I don't see anything else that we necessarily have to take, so we'll do that. Right now it has 9 units. When it Baby Booms, it'll go to 18 units. And I think we've gotten stronger. We're now, I would say, ahead of the curve again. So Steel Coat is mighty nice on Warlock. It will cancel the first hit that those units take. I don't think we need to go Archer and Soldier. Alright, this is expansion, so we can choose where we want to expand our tower. Probably here. So if I go to my channel, does it show what I'm playing? Yeah, okay. So if I want to change what I'm playing, the easiest way might be on that. Let me just shrink this real quick so that it's not covering up chat, but it does remind me that it's there. Okay. Wizard, isn't wizard what we put here? Yeah, so we might as well take another wizard. As long as stuff's getting stronger, the main stuff with our towers will continue to get buffed by blacksmith and quarry. Stone Rebellion. I think it was the Stone Rebellion that cost us our first life. We definitely won't flame tower there. Oh, your buildings apply their effect one more time. This is almost always worth getting when you have buildings that are boosting like quarry and blacksmith. A second offering? I don't think so, but we can max out wizard. And they're about to baby boom, so they will go up to 54. Right? Doubles. And this shows how much damage, this number that's on each square shows how much damage it did. Alright, there's the baby boom. It goes off. Look how many troops there are. 54 wizards. So they were already doing 630 damage in that last turn. So now we've doubled their number. The most damage we're actually putting out right now is flamethrower. So if we want to build this, maybe now is the time. We've waited pretty long. Technically it is a tower. It takes extra projectiles per construction. So we have enough constructions. If we want it to benefit from quarry at all, it's, I think, worth just going ahead and get out there. So it comes out of the gate, does 400 damage even just on tier 1. None of this is making sense. Although, you know, it could be an offering target. Okay, we're gonna offering that. Procreate, I guess. See what we get. All right, we got a couple of earthworks and a wild card. This has only been there 1 year. We could just go ahead and earthworks that. That gives us some plots. There's not a lot of other targets really for that. We could earthworks quarry. I don't think that takes the boosts away from everything, and then just replay quarry. It would open up those 2 slots. Let's try that. So let's check this, make sure that that's true. We'll check it on this one. Now let's check it on this one. Damage is 124. We're gonna earthworks this. Damage is still 124. So it does not, in fact, mess with the damage that it's been providing to all towers. All right, so we can only play one more card here. It's probably going to be wild card. I would like to level up the warlocks. They're meant to be our defenders. Oh, it was strong. What's our blacksmith at? Tier 2? For sure, let's do that. I'm not sure that we can... I'm not sure we have enough time to actually... We're not going to play all of these plots. We've got more plots than we need. Warlock can go to tier 3. Yeah, Warlock's just absolutely doing what we want it to. It's keeping their attention long enough for us to... long enough for our towers to do a lot of damage. Your buildings apply their effect one more time or doubles the damage of all towers. I love doing the building, but this late, I think we just doubled damage. That probably just about guarantees a win, I would think. None of these make much sense, do they? I don't think starting another Warlock troop group is a bad idea, though. Yes, I have heard of that. Let me be reminded of what it is. I know I've looked at that. Oh, I've played the demo. This is a fun little game. This is a game I could get into for sure. I like these types of games. Yeah, I've played the demo. Dot Age, is that what it's called? Have you played it? The tile-based thing kind of reminds you of it? Yeah, do you like that game? Alright, so... they are now finished, leveled up. You have a lot of time in it, it's really fun. One of my favorite things about how I think it works in that game, and certainly how it works in this game and other games that I play a lot of, is just that like meta progression of you're playing it, you're getting farther and farther, and you're unlocking more and more stuff. One more turn, it's 4 a.m. Yeah, I hear you. I'll put that on my wish list. I'll have to look into it a little more. I need to it makes losing fun. Yeah. I need to maybe download the demo again since I have a little bit of time, and just dig into it a little more maybe. All right, let's make peace with nature, I guess. So we're still with spells, stone, and nothing are our enemies still. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Is volume okay as far as you all can tell? Both the game sounds and mic sounds, everything working all right? Now we're getting Warlock every time. That's cool. Level this one up too. there anything we want to clone though that's more of our bread and butter over here? Like maybe we finish leveling up Flame Tower. It's doing so much damage. I think that's probably wise. Sounds okay? You've got a lot of background noise at home. I don't think we need any of this. Unless we just want to throw another ballista down for fun. We certainly don't need to earthworks. It doesn't hurt to quarry again, I guess. Oh, now we can double quarry. Way too late for dispenser. Blacksmith is fully leveled up. Do we have a spot for cauldron? We could add poison to these two. Do I have enough gold for poison? Sure. I think that's fine. Alright, so let's go quarry, and then we'll add poison here. So now we're doing a little bit of poison damage on top of everything else. We're on year 26. This run's almost over. Take farm here for sure. One of my just absolute favorites in recent years, Deriza, and I don't know if you ever played this, but was Balatro. I still can play Balatro. I mean, I've played so much Balatro, and I can still play it and just love it. I don't know. It just scratches all those itches for me somehow. Got quarry corner over there. The Stone Rebellion has by far been our hardest opponent. That's who beat us that one time. Okay, Wallmaker here is kind of cool. It's too late to do Trapper, and Flame Tower is already maxed. I think I like Wallmaker. I think I'm actually going to put that down now. Balatro is great. Yeah, I agree. It's one of my favorites. It's got to be combustion. Double the movement speed of all your units. Again, we skipped traps. We could have gone traps and had double dynamite now, but we didn't. How many ballista? 21 ballista. We've got a ballista army back here. That's tier 3 of farm. Mine as well. I mean, it's so late in the run now, but God, recruits 4 times. 18 warlock, 3 warlock. Wait, this only has 16. What was I looking at? Why did it say 3? Oh, that's how many were alive. 25, 16, 21. That farm is just kind of going off. Sure. Tier 2 Wallmaker. 120. This run is going so fast. I mean, we might as well take stuff, but we actually don't really need any of this stuff. Defender. I don't even know. Defender and I guess soldier. And we want soldier to get poison. Defender just randomly to be put down. Level up wall maker. This is the next to last battle. No, there's 2 more battles and then the final one. Alright, this is King of Spells. I think we'll get Rebellion one more time, which will be interesting. Oh, we just don't want any of this. Okay, what do we want to procreate? Wow, 22,000 damage by the ballista. Okay, let's do this. Combustion on ballista. Our ballista army. It got wiped out, but it did a lot of damage first. Oh, this might not have ever leveled up. Yeah. I kind of lost sight of that. We could have leveled Trebuchet up. Trebuchet. And imagine if this had even more troops. Let's procreate it. I'm not going to offer anything, so we sell it. And this is the last battle. Here we go. Beautiful. All right. So we got King of Stone on count. 28-minute run. We're a run away from hitting level 6 on stone. All right, that was a good one. All right, let's try out. I just feel like I want to go ahead and try out Monster Train 2. I know it's going to require way more brain power for me because I haven't played it. And I've played 9 Kings so much I can kind of play this without thinking. So let me get Monster Train set up and I'll be right back.